We are here at another fantastic track, and we have got 16 more fantastic trucks and drivers ready to tear it up out here. We got some designs that we haven't seen before and some trucks that we haven't seen before. And we have got a great competition and a great defending champion that is coming back with us right here on this track. It's gray versus orange as far as the lanes go, and we have got some trucks that we haven't seen in a while as well, and a mixture of chassis. And as we mentioned, our defending champion right here, the dinosaur creature, has claimed the checkered flag here at the last event at the Mid-America Indy World Finals, and he is facing a field of determined opponents that are going to be looking to take that checkered flag away from him. As you see, he's already getting charged at right there. But welcome to the track, welcome to the channel. We got a great competition as we mentioned. And folks, we would like to welcome you to the CWM Season 5 here in St. Louis, Missouri. What you say, Sidewinders? Welcome back to another video. We are here in St. Louis, Missouri, as we mentioned, and we have got a fantastic track here at the Clearwater Motorsports Season 5 Racing. That's what CWM stands for, Clearwater Motorsport. As you see here, the first round trucks are staged, the first two competitors. Our camera crew, the trucks are not running right now. They're testing out the RII, the remote ignition interrupter. That's a safety feature for all of these monster trucks. Our camera crew just panning around here. We'll introduce the field of trucks here real quick while they're doing that, starting off with that great looking Chevrolet as you see on the line there. That is a fantastic driver, Mark Schrader in the Devastator. Cocked, locked, and ready to rock, that is Scott Hartsock, the legend in Gunslinger. Ryan Anderson bringing out the surf version of Son of a Digger. That is a great looking machine there. Tony Farrell is back in the Corvette body in Sting. And Dennis Anderson bringing out the Hyperfuel Gravedigger. And Chad Fortune is here in the Soldier Fortune Gunner this evening. And a unique design for Buster Guffey in the Freebird truck there. And Jocelyn Perrin will be in Sparkle Smash, our first look at that truck as well. Billy Joe Jim Bob is here in Redneck's Rage. And a zombie design for Steven Sims in Pirate's Curse. And another lady driver, that is Lindsay Ratu in Pretty Wicked. And Randy Moore in his in-house chassis in that great-looking War Wizard machine. Aaron Kane is here in Quad Chaos, another unique design. Joe Foley on a Race Source chassis in Spike. And another Race Source chassis for Kelvin Raymer in Time Flies. And they'll all be chasing down our defending champ Travis Mowery's Velociraptor. Alrighty folks, well we got a tour guide here today that's going to show us the track. And so whenever you're ready.
Yeah, what's going on there, everybody? It's old Billy Joe Jim Bob here in old Redneck's Rage. I'm going to go ahead and take and show you this track here. Let me get this old truck started up here real quick. Come on now. There we go. Listen there, boys. Alright. What you do, you start on this old platform right here. Well, let me find the gear real quick. Start on this old platform right here. Go down and around this little node right here. Bank turn right there. Don't want to hit that in the races. You'll turn yourself over. Then you swing on the outside of this little dirt mound right here. Hold her wide open down this little straight stretch right here. Swing her around this turn and charge to the finish line jump right here. Oh, Lord have mercy! God, just about nosed myself up before I even started racing. You gotta get a little more speed than that going over it. But, dadgum, that's almost a rough start to my day there. But there's the track there, and I'm facing old Devastator over there. He's pretty good. I must be on my A game, but hopefully get a win for old Redneck's Rage. Yeah, boy. Appreciate y'all.
Alrighty, well, we appreciate Billy Joe Jim Bob. Here he is in Redneck's Rage going up against Mark Schrader in the Devastator. A Chevrolet battle to open up the show here. You guys know the course as Billy Joe Jim Bob showed it to you. We've got a good one going as they're coming down the stretch here. Pretty even coming around the turn. Looks like Mark Schrader had a little bit better of a turn. Oh, Billy Joe Jim Bob! A rough landing! Over he goes! He's still on the gas trying to save it, and he does! But your winner is Mark Schrader in the Devastator. Up next, Steven Sims in the Pirate's Curse Zombie and Scott Hartsock in Gunslinger. CRC versus CRD here. Steven Sims has won one of these events before in the regular Pirate's Curse. Got a little wide in that first turn there. Scott Hartsock, an absolute legend in Gunslinger. They both get a little wide in the last turn, but it looks like this one's going to go to the mega power forward. Scott Hartsock in Gunslinger as the legend gets the win there. They both had pretty decent runs. But it is Scott Hartsock and Gunslinger moving on. Up next, Lindsay Ratu and Pretty Wicked and Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Pretty Wicked, we have seen her before, but it's been a while. Ryan Anderson driving a brand new surf version of Son of a Digger. That is a great looking machine. Ryan Anderson almost got into that ramp there. We've got a good race going, coming to the line. And it's a close one. They both... Oh, man! Lindsay Ratu plows into the 8-pack there. We'll wait on the officials. And she gets a huge win. Lindsay Ratu wins and Pretty Wicked. Up next, Randy Moore in the War Wizard and Tony Farrell in Sting. Randy Moore in that in-house chassis. A little bit longer truck, lower to the ground. Tony Farrell back in the Corvette Sting. Randy Moore, oh, he almost got into the ramp there. Tony Farrell has the lead in Sting, and Tony Farrell is going to win easily in Sting. Randy Moore had some problems hooking in War Wizard there. He got it around the track though, but was not fast enough by a long shot against Tony Farrell, and he moves on in Sting. Up next, Aaron Kane in Quad Chaos and Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger. We haven't seen Quad Chaos in a while. He done really well the last time out. The icon, the legend, Dennis Anderson in this great looking hyper-fuel Gravedigger. Oh, he almost washes out, but he's still right there with him. We got a good one going. You can never count Gravedigger out. Man, he clipped that dirt mound. I'll tell you what, folks. The independents came to play today. Oh, watch out. Gets on two wheels. That was a very close race. But it is another independent upset as Aaron Kane gets the win in Quad Chaos. Up next, Joe Foley in Spike and Chad Fortune in the Soldier Fortune Gunner. As we mentioned, Joe Foley on a Race Source chassis, this time in Spike. Chad Fortune, that Soldier Fortune Gunner. Chad Fortune has won one of these events before in Power Forward, and he has got the lead here. The CRD versus Race Source. He got a little sideways though. Man, oh my, watch out! Oh my, they're both in trouble. Chad Fortune saves it. Spike's upside down. Rough finish for both guys, but Chad Fortune gets the win in Soldier Fortune. Up next, Kelvin Raymer and Tom Flies and Buster Guffey in the Freebird. Two very unique designs here. Race Source versus CRD once again. Buster Guffey, the man of different machine. the man of many machines. Just like Chad Fortune, he's got a very unique design, and he's got the lead here. I tell you what, folks, for whatever reason, Race Source just has not fared well against CRD. Oh, man, Buster Guffey, a little peck to the wall there. That was terrible, I'm sorry. But Kelvin Raymer had a good smooth run, but was not fast enough. Buster Guffey gets the win. Up next, Travis Mowery in the Velociraptor, and Jocelyn Perrin in Sparkle Smash. I hope I'm saying her name right. Last matchup for round number 1, our defending champ, Travis Mowery in the Velociraptor. Jocelyn Perrin is having a really good run in Sparkle Smash here. It looks like she has the lead coming to the final turn. Here they come to the... Oh, Jocelyn Perrin got a little out of shape. Oh, no, that might have cost her. That was a very close race. It looked like Jocelyn Perrin had the race won, but she got almost washed out there at the end, and it did cost her as Travis Mowery gets the win in the Velociraptor. Alright, round 2, folks. Lindsay Ratu and Pretty Wicked and Mark Schrader in the Devastator. Ford versus Chevy here. Great looking machines. Here they come around. These two looked very strong in round 1. They have been really strong around these turns. Mark Schrader, they both again have good turns, and they are neck and neck coming around the final turn. Pretty Wicked slides slightly wider, and it looks like this one's going to go to the Chevrolet. It was still a close race. Good runs for both drivers. But your winner is Mark Schrader in the Devastator. Up next, Scott Hartsock in Gunslinger and Tawny Farrell in Sting. Legendary trucks and drivers. Ford versus Chevy again because Sting is a Corvette. So here we go. Legendary trucks and drivers as we mentioned, and we have got another good one. Coming to the final turn, these two know their way around the track. Scott Hartsock almost washes out. Man, oh man, that was a close one. Scott Hartsock almost had a nasty landing there in Gunslinger. Coming across the line, that last jump is a bit tricky, but your winner is the Mega Power Ford Gunslinger. Up next, Aaron Kane and Quad Chaos and Buster Guffey in the Freebird. Two very unique designs here. Aaron Kane has done very well in Quad Chaos. Buster Guffey in another, I tell you, a very unique truck is the Freebird, but he has done very good with it. And we have got another good one coming to the final ramp. Here they go, man! Quad Chaos almost has a nasty landing. Oh! Into the wall. That was very, very close. What a race that was. But barely your winner is Aaron Kane and Quad Chaos. Wow. Up next, Travis Mowery in the Velociraptor and Chad Fortune in the Soldier Fortune Gunner. Travis Mowery still alive, the defending champ Velociraptor. He has got another tough opponent. He kind of got, I don't want to say bailed out in round number 1, but he was behind until Sparkle Smash made the mistake in this final turn right here. We have got another good one coming to the line. It's going to be another close one. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. This has been a fantastic round 2, folks. Very, very close racing. We have got a star-studded field. Your winner is Chad Fortune, and he's going to another semifinals. Alright, it's time for the semifinals, folks. And first we got Aaron Kane and Quad Chaos going up against Mark Schrader in the Devastator. Devastator has won an event before, actually, in Atlanta. Aaron Kane trying to get to one in Quad Chaos, that very unique design. Here they come and look around the straight stretch. We've got a good one going. It looks like the Chevrolet has the lead in the final turn, and Mark Schrader is going to another finals. Nice. Oh, watch out, Aaron Kane. Almost a wild ride there into the backflip ramp. He does a good job saving it, but the big Chevrolet is flying, and Mark Schrader is once again going to the finals. Alright, to see who joins him, Scott Hartsock in Gunslinger and Chad Fortune in the Soldier Fortune Gunner. I should point out, folks, that either way we are going to have two past champions in the final round, because these two have won an event before. Scott Hartsock right here in St. Louis, Chad Fortune on the beach, I believe. Here they come, and we've got a good one going coming around the final turn. It's very close. It looked like Gunslinger upside down. Scott Hartsock, a hard hit to the jammer there, and it flips him over. But it looks like the Mega Power Ford is joining the Chevrolet, and he is. Scott Hartsock's headed to the finals. Alright, the finals are set. Scott Hartsock's Gunslinger, Mark Schrader's Devastator, Ford versus Chevy for the title here in St. Louis. Remember, Scott Hartsock won in the older Gunslinger at the World Final Zero Throwback right here in St. Louis. Mark Schrader won in that massive Atlanta course. These two know what it takes. Here they come around the final turn. Devastator has done it again. What a run. Oh, what Gunslinger. Oh, my. Scott Hartsock. A wild ride at the end on the gas. Still trying to save it. My goodness. What driving. He brought it back around. But the big Chevrolet Mark Schrader, I tell you, he's been flying all night. Devastator has claimed St. Louis here at the Clearwater Motorsports Season 5 racing on this great track. These guys do a great job with these tracks, as always, as we talk about. I'll tell you what, Mark Schrader back in action in that great looking Devastator Chevrolet. And this guy is trying to rack up the wins as well, as he has claimed his second championship in his time racing with us. Congratulations to Mark Schrader in the Devastator. Enjoy the rest of his freestyle celebration. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, we will see you next time with some more monster truck action. So long, everybody.